Okay, so I just found a super cool faceless AI YouTube channel that is monetized. It is very new, just 2 months old, and it's already gotten over 27,000 subscribers. It is in the AI music niche, which is when you make themed background music videos using songs you generate with AI tools. And the reason why I say it's super cool is because it started back on May 22, right? And check it out, just 4 weeks later as of me filming this video, it had gone from 0 views to over 40,000 views a day. And now 4 weeks after that, it's already climbed up to over 90,000 views a day, which can earn creators on average well over $300 a day from long form videos if they are in YouTube's monetization program, the partner program, which again, I know that this channel is because of a trick that very few people seem to even know about, which is the thanks and join button trick. Using this, you can check to see if a niche on YouTube is eligible for monetization. And here's how it works. So you see this thanks button on these videos. If fans click this, they can donate to the creator. And you see this join button on the channel. If fans click this, they can join a paid monthly membership, which, as you can see, several viewers actually have. And both of these are optional fan funding features. And to turn either of them on, channels have to be in the partner program, which means if you see a channel like this with them turned on, they have to be monetized, which will surprise people, I know, since there is a false myth out there that YouTube demonetizes AI videos, but this isn't true. YouTube has clarified that all videos, including AI videos, that abide by their monetization rules can be monetized. So to check if a niche like AI music is eligible, you can open up a bunch of channels in it to find out if they have either turned on. Now, a lot of creators don't like to ask viewers for money, so a lot of eligible channels still choose not to. But usually, if a niche like AI music is eligible, you will find some creators that do choose to. So yeah, because these channels are so popular that even new creators are having fast success and they are eligible for monetization, I think that this might be the best faceless AI niche for beginners to start right now. And so let me show you how to do this step by step utilizing this AI tool workflow. And we're going to start off with step 1, which is to pick a trendy, low competition, high demand niche to start a channel in. Because here's the thing, the AI music niche, it's huge. Like insanely huge. You can make Nordic music, lo-fi, vaporwave, tropical chill out, jazz noir, you name it. And then within different music styles, you have lots of sub niches, like take lo-fi, the most popular style of background music. Well, within lo-fi, you have lots of sub niches. So for example, lo-fi study videos that feature countdowns like this, especially ones that feature cute animals, are very popular right now. And lo-fi videos that feature Japanese anime neighborhoods are also very trendy right now. And so, yeah, think about it, right? Yes, both of these are lo-fi channels and they're both making money off of the exact same type of music, but they are considered different sub-niches because they actually have very different video backgrounds. And honestly, many people care more about the background of a music video than the music itself. And so to find a low competition trendy niche to target, you can install this free internet browser extension called vidIQ. This will give you a bunch of helpful information about how competitive a niche is while doing research on YouTube. The free extension is fine, you don't need the paid version, so I'll include my affiliate link directly to the free version in the description below. Then come back to YouTube and start out by doing a search for a particular type of music that you yourself enjoy. Then come to the search filters and filter the videos by longer than 20 minutes that have been uploaded within the past month and search by popularity. And when you do that, you can do 2 things. 1, you can check if the type of video you're looking to make is high demand, low competition. If it is, it'll have a green score like this one does. But 2, you can also scroll through and use the vidIQ extension to check if any of the videos that are gaining regular hourly views are coming from small channels. And for this niche, well, there are several that are having success. For example, you can see this video has gained over 130,000 views in 2 weeks from a channel with just over 4,000 subscribers. And below that video is this video, which has gained over 130,000 views from a channel with just 2,700 subscribers. And ideally, it's even better if you can then open up these channels and check how old they are. So for this channel, we can see that it's actually really new. It was started just 1 month ago. But if we go through and sort by popular videos, you'll see that despite being super new, they've now got several videos integrated into the YouTube algorithm, collectively bringing in hundreds of views every hour passively. So I think that this is a great example of a high demand, low competition AI music sub niche that we can hop onto. It's the combination of soft uplifting piano music with a British cottage garden aesthetic. So now that we have our niche and sub-niche, we can move on to the next step, which is generating the AI songs. And it's pretty straightforward to use. In the Create section, you just explain your song, the vibe, the feeling, and explain what it will be used for. And if you don't want it to add lyrics to it, you can click the instrumental button, and then that's it. Suno will now generate 2 different songs for you to choose from. Now, each song uses 5 credits. So on the Pro plan, which includes commercial rights, this lets you generate 500 songs a month. And so check it out. Here's a snippet of the song I just made. Pretty cool, right? And so extending a song is easy. Just click it to extend it and then choose how much of the song that you want to keep, and then click Create. Suno will now create 2 new extra additions for your song. These are usually between 30 seconds to up to 4 minutes. And once they're done, you can listen over them. And if you like either of them, just click Get Full Song and Suno will merge it with the original. And for this song, it has now gone from being 2 minutes and 50 seconds long to over 6 minutes long. Nice. And how many songs you want to generate is up to you, but for most AI music videos out there, they tend to be between 30 minutes to 2 hours because people put them on in the background, which means you'll probably want to generate anywhere from between 10 to 20 songs per AI background music video that you create, because we can mix and match them and we can even repeat some songs as well. But yes, either way, once you have all of your songs, we can move on to the next step. But first, if you are enjoying this video, please consider giving it a like, because, well, I've recently had a bunch of people who hate AI follow my channel, who are watching my videos just to dislike them, which is why when I do receive kind comments like this, it genuinely means a lot. So thank you if you choose to support the channel. And on to step 3, creating the video background. And there are 2 ways to do this. And which one you pick will probably depend upon which niche and sub-niche that you chose back in step 1. Because you see, for some niches out there, viewers don't seem to mind if you just have a single static image. For example, that creator I showed off at the start of this video, they just use static images like this as their background. And making a static image is extremely easy. Pretty much all of the major AI image generators these days can do it. So pick your favorite one. Mine right now is Google's Nano Banana Pro, which I like to access using my personal favorite all-in-one AI media generator, Higgsfield. So I just prompted Nano Banana asking it to make me an image in a similar style to the other ones that I saw creators in my sub-niche that I picked do well with. And out of all of the options that I generated, this one was my favorite. So I downloaded it. So this is one way to create your video visuals. Or another way is to use AI video generators to create a looping animated background. So in my niche and sub-niche, piano music, animated backgrounds like this one are more popular than static backgrounds. And making them is pretty simple if you know how to do the frame-to-frame video trick. And here's how to do it. First, you're going to need access to an AI video model that can do the frame-to-frame video option perfectly. And right now, out of all of the AI video models, I find that Kling's video model is the best at doing frame-to-frame video seamlessly, and the cheapest way to access Kling that I know of is to access it with my personal favorite all-in-one AI media generator, Higgsfield. I'll include my affiliate link to it in the video description if you would like to use it to support the channel, so thank you if you do. But basically, you can just create an account and open up the latest Kling video model, then in the settings, turn off sound and make sure that it's set to 15 seconds at a 16:9 ratio with 720p selected. Then here's how you do the frame-to-frame video trick. Just upload your image to be the first video frame and then upload the exact same image as the final video frame. Then just type into the prompt box what you want to happen in your animated clip, and then that's it. You just click generate. And so here's the thing, right? Because I made the same image, the starting frame and the final frame, this video, it now forms a perfect loop. And what that now means is that you can now just copy and paste this one single video as your background, and it will form a seamless animation that most people who just have it on casually in the background won't notice is looping. So that is one way to create a video background, but there is another way, and that is to create multiple loops and to mix and match them. And to do that, you can just click to rerun your same prompt another 2, 3, or 4 times, and now you will have multiple different seamless animation loops. And it's pretty cool because what you can now do is you can mix up your background, you can randomly mix and match these different clips together. That way the background of your video will be constantly different, constantly changing, and be unpredictable because viewers don't know which loop is going to play next. Now, honestly though, I have to admit, most AI music videos I see do just repeat the exact same clip. So instead of mixing and matching them like this, I don't think that for many niches it is necessary. It's just a nice creative touch to do it. But yes, either way that you choose, we can move on to the next step. But first, all of this talk about AI images can't help but remind me of today's video sponsor. Me. Yes, you see, due to so many shady sponsors, if I can't find a sponsor I 100% trust, I just sponsor a video myself, which I am doing today to let you know that if you were unaware, I actually have my own one-person AI business, where I use Nano Banana to create AI clothing designs that I sell onto print-on-demand clothes like shirts for a profit. And if you'd like to learn how exactly I do this, you can download a copy of my free ebook, which shares the exact 6-step process of how I use AI tools to create profitable products, which I then sell using free traffic. So if you'd like to get a copy of my ebook, I'll link to it in the video description below. Plus, I also have a course called the ECOMM CLUBHOUSE, where I share in-depth tutorials on my exact AI prompts and workflows I use to run my successful stores. And I even recently added a new tutorial video series showing how I combine Claude Code with Nano Banana and Higgsfield to automate the creation of my products. And as an extra bonus, I will give all new readers today an optional one-time coupon that lets you join the ECOMM CLUBHOUSE for 7 days for just $1. But yes, sponsorship over, now back to the video. And now we're going to edit our videos together using the crossfade trick. But first, you will need an AI-powered video editor. And honestly, you can use any that you like. They're all very similar. So if you prefer to use Premiere Pro, DaVinci, or Filmora, you can use them. But for me, my personal favorite one is CapCut. I find it very beginner friendly. Plus they have a free 30-day trial for the desktop version, which I will be using. So I'll include my affiliate link to this in the description below if you'd like to use it to support the channel. But either way, go ahead and create a new video project and upload all of the songs you generated into it. Then take your first song and drag and drop it onto your video timeline. Then take your next song and drag and drop it above your song 1 on your timeline and have song 2 slightly overlap it at the end. Then zoomed in on the timeline, if you put your cursor over one of the songs, you'll see a little handle at the end of it. Click it and drag it to the side, and as you do, you'll see an arch. Drag it to the start of song 2, and then do the same but on song 2. Drag the handle and arch to the end of song 1. This is the crossfade trick, and it's what the top AI music videos tend to do because it blends the end of a song with the beginning of the next one, which gets rid of any of that dead empty space in between. Like, if you listen to it, you'll see exactly what I mean. Pretty cool, right? So basically that's what I did. I just went through and repeated the process for all of my songs. I put them on my timeline and added crossfades between them. Each crossfade takes just a few seconds to add. And here's a quick tip. If there are any songs that you generated that you especially like, well, you can repeat them and reuse them throughout your video. So take me, I quite liked song 3, so I reused it multiple times throughout my video. That way people got to listen to it multiple times. So don't be afraid to repeat your best songs so that people can listen to them again. But yes, either way, once you've finished adding in all of your songs, you can now add in your video visuals. And if you've chosen to just add a static picture, this is of course super easy. Just drag and drop it onto the timeline and stretch it out to cover the whole video. Or alternatively, if you are adding in a looping animation, add it onto the timeline and click to enhance the quality of it in the CapCut video settings. This is basically CapCut's AI upscaler, which will enhance the quality of the clip since we did download it in 720p. Then once it's been enhanced, you can just copy and paste this clip throughout your entire video. Or alternatively, if you're mixing and matching different animation loops, add each of the loops onto the timeline, and then next, make sure that you go through and use the CapCut AI enhancer on each of the different animations that you've uploaded. And then you can just go ahead and copy and paste them throughout your video. You could put them in any random order to create a variety of different scene orders to keep things interesting. But yeah, either way, once you have your video, you can just click to export it and then give your video a file name and make sure that it's selected to save in 1080p. And then that's it. You can export it and upload it to YouTube. Yay! So then, if this video helped you, please subscribe for more tutorial videos just like this. And if you'd like to learn about even more ways that people are using AI tools to start online businesses, be sure to watch my next video here on screen, and I will see you in the next video.